this channel again. So today we're going to talk about some of the questions you need to ask before signing your contracts. Okay, it's very important and crucial, because I know some people are very scared to ask questions. I am, but you need to ask them before you start your contract, because you don't want to screw yourself up, you don't want to mess yourself up, you don't want to be stranded in this code. Don't get stranded in this code. Don't let anybody screw you up, honestly. Like, welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara, and let's just get right into the video. One important thing that you need to ask is the location. So before this, I mean, you only ask these questions when you've done your interview with the agency. You are ready to sign an assignment, like you are ready to go on your assignment, you have your license ready, you have like everything ready, and you are in the process of finishing everything, right? And it's gonna help you know the type of agency that you work with, like if they're professional, if they are actually truthful, if they are like whatever, right? Ask them where you are going, like where are you going. Obviously they're gonna tell you, but once they tell you, do your research of the population, the hospital you are working at, the manager, like the people. Just know, if you're not comfortable with the location, don't go. If you trust me, if you're not comfortable, don't do it. Okay, listen to your gut, follow your gut, do a research of the location you're going to, the distance of the location and how far it is from where you are. If you're a local assignment, how far it is from where you are. Like, it's very important to ask those questions. Very important. Number 2 is accommodation. Are they providing accommodation? Are they paying for the utility bills? Do I need to worry about accommodation? And if it's an accommodation, and if they're providing, is it a house, is it a hotel, is it a motel, is there going to be a kitchen, is there going to be, how is it? Tell me something about the accommodation. Like, where is it going to be located? Is it close to the hospital I'm going to work at? Do I have to walk? Do I have to take the cab? Tell me, how is it going to be like? Like, do I need to stress myself every morning when I'm going to work about transportation? Do I need to worry about when it's night time, like when I'm coming back home? Ask them those questions. It's very important, honestly, because you don't know where you're going. You've never been there, you have no friends, no family. You need to ask these questions, okay? So you just be guarded, so you be very safe. And then flights. Are they booking your flights for you? Am I booking my own flight? If I book my flight, are you gonna reimburse my money to me? Like, you have to know, you have to be on the same page with this company before you actually say, okay, yes, you know, because some people, you will book your own flights and then when it's time to pay you, they don't pay you. So you have to make sure these people are actually going to pay, or they are going to book the flight for you. So, and if you are driving, are you gonna provide me with a rental? Are you paying for the rental? How is the rental gonna be? Is it gonna come from my account at the end of the day? Is it going to come from yours? Are you going to send me the money at the end of the month? Like, how is it gonna be like you need to know all these things. Number 5, ask to speak to the manager or director of nursing, whoever is in charge of the place. Ask to speak to them so they can explain how like the facility is and the workload, who you're gonna work with. Like, make sure you email them, ask your agency to provide those information for you, so you can email them and then you ask all that you need to ask. Okay, ask where your house is located, if they know anything about it, like who you'll be working with, how many hours you work in a day, how many days are you gonna work in a week, how is your schedule gonna be like. It's very important to ask. So yeah, I know it's very important to ask those questions, because like I said, you don't want to get screwed up. Okay, so please be brave and ask these questions. It will help you. And number 6, speaking of like your workload, like ask them, what is the nurse to patient ratio? How many patients am I gonna get? Like, you need to know. Maybe it's different from what you're used to, maybe it's more, maybe it's less. You need to know what is the workload for an LPN, what is the workload for an RN, what is the workload for HCA. Like, what am I doing? Like, what is my job? Like, obviously you know your job, but like in different places it can be different. So like you need to know all of these things. Ask. Okay, number 6, ask about the safety condition of this place, or you can also do your research about the safety condition of this place. Ask the agency, how safe is it? Like when you're let's say you're moving from different provinces, like you're moving between different provinces and then you've never been there before. Ask them, how safe is it? Like, how is the drive? Is it long? Is it like short? Is there any, what is it like? Honestly, do your own research. Like, if you know you are scared of driving alone, like I said, it will always be best if you go on assignment with someone, so you don't feel lonely or too scared. At least you know you have someone with you. So make sure you ask about the safety. And then for safety, make sure you carry something with you. I don't know, like if you're driving a long distance, make sure you have like enough fuel, you have like enough like food, and then water and anything safety. And do not stop for hitchhikers, because you don't know. I know you want to be nice, but like it's your safety. Your safety comes first, especially as a woman. Like, don't stop for anybody. And at least know a thing or two about cars, because I don't know anything about cars. And every time I'm driving that long distance, I'm always scared that my tire is gonna, like, I don't know, something's gonna happen to my tires, like gonna explode or something, and then I wouldn't know what to do because there's literally nobody on the road. It's so scary. So like, I don't know, maybe a thing or two about driving, like it will be helpful. That is why I said make sure they provide you with a rental. Don't go with your car, especially when you know the condition of your car. There was this nurse that I was also with accommodation, ask if you're going to like share with someone. If you're gonna are you going to live alone? Am I sharing with someone? Am I how many, and if I'm sharing, how many people are we sharing the bathroom? Are we sharing, you know, some people don't live very well with each other, so just you let them give you a heads up before you actually go. And then there's people in the house and you don't know anything about it and you're upset. I was talking about the safety. So there was this nurse that came later on, and then her agency didn't provide flights for her, so she had to drive from Edmonton to Saskatchewan, which is like 7 to 8 hours, and her car was not the best, so she was literally stranded. It took her like 10 hours to get there, and it was very horrible. So don't ever, she was having car problems in the dark. Thank God it wasn't winter, but still it's not safe for, like, as a woman, it's not safe. So like, don't ever put yourself in that situation. Like, make sure they provide you with like a very good reliable car. If they are not, then they need to, if you're going to like a long distance, they need to provide you with a car. Do not go with your car. Don't let them know that you drive or you have a car. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Like, just don't. Number 7, do your research about a facility. Like, I cannot say this enough. Do your research. It's very important. Where are you going? What hospital it is? What facility is it? Is it acute care? Is it long-term care? Is it pediatrics? Is it ICU? What are you doing? Where is the facility located? Is it closest to my house? Do those research. 8, ask the agency, would my taxes be deducted, or are you gonna deduct my taxes? Do I have to worry about that? Like, what do you guys do with taxes? How does it work with you guys? You know, it's very important. For 9, you ask, would there be more contracts after my contract ends? Would there be more jobs in the future? Would there be any like you know, like you're looking for like longevity. You are looking for like something for like the long term. So are you still gonna provide me with more assignments? Would I be able to extend my contract if I want to? Will you be able to like provide me with, would I be able to go to different locations to work? Like, you want to know, you want to be safe, you want to be secured, right? Number 10, what are the guaranteed hours? Like, how many hours am I gonna work? How many hours am I how many hours is considered like the maximum hours? I know mine, when it got to like 88, that was my maximum hours, and after 88 hours the rest was overtime. Okay, I think we're back. My battery died. 11, ask if you're gonna be provided with a food allowance. Does it come with a meal per diem, or are you going to provide your own food? You just have to make sure, so you will be comfortable, so be satisfied. Just some agencies, I know some agencies don't, some do, so just know what your agency do. Okay, you know what I mean. Last but not the least, how long is your contract going to last? Also, how long would it take for them to reimburse your license money or any money they ask you to pay out of pocket? How long are they gonna reimburse that money back to you? One more tip, one more very important safety tip. My dad, when I was leaving, my dad made sure I wrote down the names of everyone I've talked to. He made sure I wrote the name of my agency, the manager of the agency that I've been talking to, the facility I'll be going, the location I'll be going, the manager in that location, the director of nursing, like anybody in that location I'll be going. I wrote that down, their phone number, like everything, the car I'll be driving, my flight number, my flight information, and pretty much everything that he needed to know. I wrote it down and I sent it to him. I gave it to him just in case. I'm not saying any, God forbid anything happen. No, nothing's gonna happen. You're African, you know. But like, just to be safe, you know, just so that they know where you're going, they know who you're talking to, they know, you know what I mean, like just for safety reasons, just have those things, so they, and also they will be like at ease and they know that you're doing this. Even if you don't live with your parents, your sister, your husband, whoever, your child, even if you don't live with, if you live alone, whatever, send those detailed information to them. Okay, it can be useful one day. It's so they know when to find you, where to find you when they need to, just in case you are stranded somewhere. You can call a family member and they will come and get you. You may never know, they might come, you may never know. Okay, so just that is very important. I think that's it. I think so, yeah. If there's anything else from my experienced nurses, if there's anything else that you'd like to add, please leave them down below. If you have a question, leave it down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this will also help you decide in your nursing journey. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget to follow on the social medias, and I'll see you next time.